Thanks, Mum. So before I do that, just look at these Acer trees. My dad just...
You zero those scales, son. Thank your mother for the catfish. Check it out.
Never said that before.
Look at the whiskers on e-boy.
The filter floss that we're using from Mountain Tree, obviously. I'm going to continue this and I'll get back to you when it's finished. All crispy and clean again. I just want to talk about my opinion on Mountain Tree, because I know you always hear my dad going on and on how great it is. I'm just trying to get this back in. Stop! Just give that a scrub-a-dub-dub.
Jake, welcome to the 20 club, mate.
No way.
Yeah, £20. How big?
20.
She's in the net, son. That's the first moggy. We got a moggy, boy.
What's up, guys? You're probably wondering, where's the koi whisperer? Why is his son here? Well, that's one easy step. So my dad's very ill at the minute. I think something happened when we went on the fishing trip, because he was a bit ill before we went. But because he's ill, I need to make an episode. So we're going to do some general stuff today. But to be fair though, before I get into that, I'm going to talk about the fishing trip while I was on it. It was actually a really good time. Caught a new PB, £20 from 5 ounces. Roll that clip now.
Rambo's in, look out now, boy.
Look at it too, that's a nice one.
Happy days, mate. He's ready for the net.
Ready. He didn't take long to power down.
There you go, son. He's yours. Could be PB, son.
Could be a PB.
Could be a PB. Make sure you zero those scales, son.
Net's been zeroed.
He's on the zero, boy.
Now let's see. Look at him. That is a beautiful carp, you know.
I reckon it could be a 20, mate. Could be a 20 indeed.
Be.
So your current PB 17.6.
Let's see if I beat it.
Let's see what happens. Well, Jake, welcome to the 20 club, mate.
No way.
Yeah, £20, 5 ounces, son.
Get on.
They are then, Jake.
What a beauty.
How big?
25 ounce, happy days. That's beat the PB.
Nice, mate. Well in. You like that, boy? Let me get some stills for you.
So, as you can see, got a nice fish. But my dad also got a barbel. Roll that clip.
My first ever barbel, £7 8 ounce. I'll take that. This lake is full of surprises. Didn't even know there was barbel in here, but it's a nice size one for the first ever barbel. Get yourself on the barbel. Thank your mother for the barbel. Bosh.
And he also got a, what's it called? Got a catfish. What have we got here then, Dad?
Well, I believe it's my first ever catfish.
Look at the riffles. Look at the rod bend.
Quite a decent sized chunk.
He's a nice one too.
It's what you call the absolute hammer, boy.
Absolute hammer.
Yes, chunky boy. Did you see that on camera?
Yeah.
I mean, hell of a scrap. Well, she's in the net, son. That's the first moggy. We got a moggy, boy. Right, there we go then. First ever catfish. £25 1 ounce. Good way to start the session.
Happy days.
Happy days, yeah. Thank your mother for the catfish. Check it out.
Never said that before.
Look at the whiskers on e-boy.
He's grinning at you, look.
Yeah, that's a chunk. Look at the guts on that one. Cracking fight as well. Let's pop him back.
So that was also nice, but I wanted the catfish, so it's a bit annoying to be honest, because we did go home early, but it was unfortunate, but we needed to go back because he was very ill, so we went back, but I reckon I would have caught a catfish that night, so, meh. But yeah, so we're going to do some general stuff today, and let's feed these fish first. Also, I actually hooked a cat and I lost it, very unfortunate, but let's feed these fish. Alright, just a general, I got to miss that. Go over here, look. Food time! So that these munch. This is my favourite fish in this pond because it's really friendly. We're going to give that a little clean out because it's very covered in algae. And we're also going to do some general cleaning in my tank. Well, I guess let's get started on that. Let's start when you get the bucket. So open that up, reach over, because this bucket is literally just used for my tank. So, well, say tank, it's actually a pond I have, you know. So, Dad does it, but obviously it's not in the best state. Let me just quickly get my mum to film. Hello, hello. So, when you get some water out, just quick scoop, like that. Chucky on the side. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I'm a bit taller than when we first made this tank. I just need to reach over and pull out the filter floss because it needs a cleaning. Just covered my hands in fish poo. Look at that. That is disgusting. But the good thing about Mountain Tree, all this is washable. So let's get outside and start washing it. Alright, so the Mountain Tree products have kept my pond going for a while now, and it still has, which is really good. And I haven't had any problems. But if you come closer, I'm going to fall over in a second. You see all this? We just need to scoop that around and just keep squeezing it. And look at that water, look. All that mess is coming off. Look at the progress already, look. I'm going to continue this and I'll get back to you when it's finished. Alright, so I've washed it for about 3 minutes so far, and this is what it's looking like. See, it's even bone dry. That's how good this stuff is. Only joking, obviously. This is what it's looking like after 3 minutes. As you can see, all the dirt, the major dirty parts are gone. So if I do it for an extra 3 minutes, you won't be able to get it back to like pure white, but it would be a lot cleaner. Alright, so this is after I've cleaned it. As you can see, you haven't got all that dirt on it. Obviously, it is still a bit dirty. There's only so much you can do by hand. But look at that water. Look at all the gunk that's came off of it. Let's get this back in the tank. Alright, look at all that gunky water. Let's pour it all out. Oh my god, it got all over my shoe. Much better. And hopefully my shoes don't get stinky from it. I'm trying to get this in right now, guys. Just reaching over, pulling it through. Just using my hands to scrape it, I think. So this is what we're using. This is the filter floss that we're using from Mountain Tree, obviously. It's really good because I've only used about 3 different ones so far and keep cleaning them out. So it's actually really good material. And obviously you know how long I've had my tank on for, sorry. But let's get to the second part of today and give a water change. So this is what my filter's looking like. Let me just grab out the pipe, what I always chuck in the corner. I need to get this bit outside so that I can empty it, because this is what you have to do with a water change when you don't have all fancy stuff like this guy over here. But let's just take that outside, get the pipe, so it's right there, and that just made me really cold because it's pushing out air. Just move the wing, and what we've got to do here is turn that, so that's pumping out the water, and then I turn this, and I'm pretty sure this makes all the stuff in your filter go round and round, and it picks up all that nasty gunk that's living in your filter. So you can see, you might be able to see little bits, obviously it's hard to pick up on camera, but down there, there's little bits of debris, I don't even know, like fish poo and stuff like that. So we'll just do this, and I'll come back to you when it's all done. So now that that's empty, we raid the fishing cupboard, and we need to get our hose, the old trusty hose light. I don't know if you can hear that humming, but that's the filters, obviously. Alright, let's get this tank filled back up. Alright, it's all rigged up, obviously, as you can see, because this is all like pure good water. So that's running into the tank, and while that's doing that, I've said tank 4 times today, main pond, I'm going to give this a little clean. So, got our trusty little sponge here, and we're going to give that a wipe off. But instead of making it really awkward and doing that, I'm just going to come round here. Before I do that, just look at these acer trees. My dad just like putting his pride and joy into them. He says they're doing really well. So, I mean, they look really good, to be fair. But enough of that, because we're talking about ponds today, not trees. So, just curve that. Is it working? Looks like it's working. Just give that a scrub-a-dub-dub. Just give that a scrub-a-dub-dub. Let's give that a scrub-a-dub-dub. And I'll get back to you. Wait, don't eat my sponge. He's eating my sponge. And I'll get back to you when this is done, or if my sponge gets eaten by the fish. All crispy and clean again. I'm just trying to get this back in. But luckily, Jesus, my sponge didn't get eaten, as you can see. And that's looking nice and clean again, instead of being all like green. Yeah, I don't know what to say, it's just green. So let's get this sponge back in and check how that pond's doing. So while it's filling up, I was just going to talk about what's in my shower if you don't remember. So it's all Mountain Tree products. It's green spiral mat, remember that one. What it does is it collects all the good bacteria and it builds it up so your tank's nice and healthy, as well as lotus root bacteria houses. I got the medium sized version and they're scattered between. So I'm pretty sure that my tank is laid out with a green spiral mat, and then it's kind of mixed all between, but it's all Mountain Tree products. And as you can see, if you come look over, all my fish are in great condition. Obviously they are a bit scared right now because they are smaller fish and they aren't 100% used to people just staring over. They're all healthy and alive. I haven't lost a single fish, so it must be working, so happy days. Alright, so before I end this video, I just want to talk about my opinion on Mountain Tree, because I know you always hear my dad going on and on how great it is, and now I want to make my honest opinion. I just want to talk about my honest opinion on it. So, as you know, obviously this is my tank / pond, and I don't think it would work without the Mountain Tree products in the water filter. I think it's what it's called. It's like biological something like that. But the filter wouldn't work without it. What I think is absolutely amazing to show you how good the Mountain Tree products are, because they're in plant pots. This is a custom made filter, and it obviously works well with these Mountain Tree products. So that tells you something, seeing that I've never lost a fish. So that just shows you how good this Mountain Tree product is. So my honest opinion of it is that it's a really good product. If you just look, obviously my tank is in pristine condition because of Mountain Tree. So I just want to say thank you to Mountain Tree, and I recommend you get your hands on some. Happy days. Well, that is the video ended. Everything's done. But it was cool doing a video today. No koi whisperer, just the mini koi whisperer as I put it. But done that, sorted out all my fish. As you can see, all the fish doing fine. Like the smaller pond, well, the bigger, smaller pond. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But everything's doing alright. Gave that a little clean in the window. But it's a nice video, and actually, I might not catch you in the next one, but I'll catch you in the future. See you guys.